Yo, welcome back to our Super Metroid playthrough here at Trippy Commentaries. It is time for the grand finale. Retro Brett, are you ready to finish this one off?
Oh, absolutely. It shouldn't take very long. Let's see. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I'm going to get another missile expansion here.
Unfortunately, it looks like we will not be getting 100% when we defeat this game here at the end of this episode, but we will bring a bonus episode for you guys, maybe show off a few more things, and of course finish off the 100% file.
Well, it doesn't look like we're going to be under 3 hours either.
It's a little bit longer when you play this game while commentating, because there's times where you'll just stand around because we're talking and you're not even realizing it.
Yeah, probably. I was very shocked when I saw the time, but...
What are we, just over 3 hours right now?
3 hours, 3 minutes.
Still a lot faster than the first time I played the game, where I got lost. Seemed like once an hour. I'd be somewhere where I was like, oh great, now what do I do? Yeah. Made for a long playthrough.
Sometimes I'm still like that in Metroid Prime. But then the little hint system comes up and I'm like, oh, okay. No. Okay. Let's do it.
Alright, well
there it is.
At least you're able to get that missile expansion. That worked out.
I'm predicting we're going to finish at 327.
327, we'll
Yes.
see where it ends out. Now, of course, this is still a no death run, knock on wood. Hopefully you can finish that aspect of the playthrough as well.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be nice to make it an official no death run, but it won't be easy. As you can expect, the end of the game is going to throw you some of the hardest bosses in the game.
Oh, definitely. But they're not very much of a challenge, so.
Well, we'll see. See if you can put your money where your mouth is. Interesting looking
here
area.
we are.
So you showed this off at the beginning of the playthrough, and I always like this, because it's a way of telling you that you need to take out these bosses without telling you distinctly. You see those statues and you're like, all right, looks like there's 4, maybe 5 creatures in there, hard to make out.
Dragoon looks like a pig, but...
Yeah, Ridley on top. Love Ridley, and I can't wait to see him back in a new form at some point, hopefully.
Alright, well... Yeah, I think this is a really cool way to do it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's see.
I love the water graphics in this game as well.
I always knew the bosses were going to go down on me at some point.
Oh, be careful with Ridley there. Sharp teeth.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Might want to be careful. And you can see the statues are now submerged. We have this elevator underwater. You'd think it would lead us to some kind of underwater base, and maybe that's the case, but instead, it is yet again Torian, better than ever, this time with lava.
And it's that kind of lava.
Yeah. So in this area is the first time we'll see you go head to head with real Metroids.
Oh, you're saying there's Metroids here? What the fuck, man?
The namesake of the game finally makes an appearance.
Alright, let's attract one. Let's get another one.
Really? So your tactic is to get multiple Metroids on you at once?
Yes, it's more convenient this way because then you don't have to waste power bombs.
Okay, well, I can see an issue already, though, Retro Brett. You're getting power drained so quickly. I mean, is that going to be a safe route to go here?
It's not going to be a problem.
There they go. So 3 power bombs.
Or you freeze them. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know the freeze beam there, the ice beam. That's really the patented way to take out a Metroid. They invented that method there in the first game where you have to freeze them first. Bit of a puzzle, when you're first facing them and you're not using the ice beam.
Maybe you might switch up to that method. Can't now, though.
But I do like how you have to freeze them, just because it seems smart. Some jellyfish-looking creature, it just makes sense that you have to freeze it to take it out the real way. Obviously, that has been taken from some alien horror movies in the past, but it's still awesome. The Doughnuts of Death.
Doughnuts of Death. I like that.
Man, this place is really well detailed, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Well, it's very futuristic looking. Not much to the area, though.
You know what it reminds me of a little bit? Not quite as deadly, but how about Scrap Brain Zone?
Alright.
Scrap Brain Zone from the original Sonic the Hedgehog game has death traps left and right. Unfortunately, the Space Pirates must not have thought of that idea. This is a little bit easier, aside from the Metroids. And we are still on the hunt for the baby Metroid as well. One thing that Metroid Prime introduced, and we're going to be getting to Metroid Prime very soon, guys. Retro Brett been practicing for that. And one thing that Metroid Prime introduces is the different forms of Metroid. Basically, they evolve. They have Hunter-class Metroids, and the enemy... Oh, jeez.
Oh, okay.
It was nothing.
That was just sand.
The hell's the point of that?
Let's,
more creatures that
actually, there is a point of these, and we'll see it right about now. You hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. What the fuck is that? Oh, my God. That's like at least three times bigger than anything I've faced. And now we can understand the dust figures.
Yeah, I mean, they're basically getting their energy drained out by these Metroids.
Oh, wait.
No Death Run, almost
Oh my god.
completely ruined by what we have to imagine is the baby Metroid.
And it's not so baby anymore.
Yeah. The hell's going on here? Why didn't it kill you? It brings you to a sliver of life and lets you live.
I think maybe it finally recognizes me as the person that saved it and as its quote-unquote mother.
Yeah.
So...
And this is kind of a smart aspect of the storyline. Unfortunately, the Metroid series really drags it out. They produce an entire game around this one. Metroid Other M. Of course, the acronym for that game, Retrobred, is MOM. And it also, if you put M in front of Other, you know, it would be Mother.
M.
So it's a bit of a cryptic name. That's where they get Other M from. And the reason why is because Samus is the mother of the baby Metroid.
I never put that together. M in front of Other.
Yeah. Sneaky, aren't they?
Yeah. Uh-oh, what do we have here?
So you have all your life back, thank goodness. Very convenient. I really thought Torian should have been a little bit, I don't know, a little bit longer than this. It just seems like a complete reboot of that first version that we saw.
It's not very long, or a big area.
No.
Now, I would usually go back and refill my missiles, but in the interest of time...
Here we go. For anybody who's played the original Metroid or is familiar with Mother Brain, you would know that this looks a lot like her arena. She has that fire stuff there at the bottom, some sort of deadly root beer or something. Maybe orange soda, perhaps cream soda.
It looks more like beer to me. Real beer.
Now, these shield things, of course, Retro Bread has been breaking through them here. Those things are kind of annoying. You have to blast them with missiles. I believe they can regrow, right?
Yes.
If you don't take them out all the way.
Now, this is the part that I was referring to. After I get through all those blockades, I would have gone back and refilled my missiles, but you get plenty. Screw it.
Something seems a little bit missing from this battle. Maybe it's because if you play Metroid Zero Mission, they do the Mother Brain battle really well. You know, that has a lot going on. In this one, it's a little bit slow. You know, these Doughnuts of Death, you can use your screw attack, so it's not too hard to avoid. So you can see Retro Bread has plenty of life.
And we just defeated her.
Mother Brain has been vanquished.
That was pretty easy. What do we do now?
A little bit different form in this game, as you can see. There's something that seems to be below her.
What?
Turns out she has a really whacked out looking body.
Looks like a T-Rex, actually.
Yeah, and it's
up with those huge staples on the back.
It's got a long ass neck, stretches out at you, and this is the official final boss here of Super Metroid. And that is this form of Mother Brain. Gotta say, I definitely did not see it coming the first time I got here.
Stop.
Now, is this a challenging battle here, Retro Brett? Because the weird thing is, she doesn't move much.
There is actually interesting you mentioned that. I was gonna bring it up. They say that you have to hit Mother Brain so many times before something comes and saves you.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted to not hit her at all and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never done.
Now would not be the best time to do so, obviously. Uh-oh. What the hell is going on? Hyper beam.
Looks like a badass beam.
Beam of death. Not much you can do about it.
And I don't think I'm really doing anything much to her right now.
Yeah, she's blinking as if you're hitting her, but she's in this, almost looks like a mode where she cannot be distracted. She's going to hit you with that rainbow beam of doom no matter what.
Good thing is, oh, okay.
Just
There
hitting
comes
you with some of the blue bubbles for no reason.
There comes a point in time where you can't get back up from the super hyper beam.
Yeah. Bombs, blue bubbles. You're almost dead. Reminds me a little bit of Mega Man X. Thou shall
Oh,
be
Lord.
destroyed.
Oh, fuck.
24 life.
Oh, fuck.
Baby Metroid saves the day. Baby Metroid now badass, big ass Metroid. Just gotta sit back and watch this part. Hope that Metroid can win because you're nearly dead.
Yeah, I think this is the closest to death I've ever come. I mean, usually, like, she'll stop the hyper beam.
Mm-hmm.
Then she'll hit you with some minor attacks like she did.
Yeah.
But this is the closest I've ever come to death.
24. So as we saw the creatures earlier, they've been drained of their energy, leaving them in this dust form. So it looks like Mother Brain is in that form.
What were you saying?
And now she has regained her energy, showing just how powerful she is. I don't know what the Metroid's doing other than regaining your health. You know, is she just giving you back your life and that's it?
Well, that and protecting me, I'm sure, twofold.
Well, she also does one last
Oh,
thing
you
to help you out.
motherfucker! I'm gonna fuck you up because you killed my baby.
But that gives you the special ability. You now have what looks to be that rainbow beam that she was whooping your ass with. So it's pretty much like, how do you like that, bitch? Take that, Mother Brain.
Suck my clit, bitch.
Suck it.
Suck it hard. Harder.
And yeah, so you get to whoop the shit out of Metroid's final boss here, Mother Brain, in a very, very pleasurable way, I'd have to say.
Oh yeah, it really gives me great pleasure to see her head getting knocked back like that.
Not sure if those are rainbow dildos, rainbow rays of light, whatever. Straight into her mouth, destroying Mother Brain once and for all.
Well, that's one rainbow dick she didn't like.
But
Killed her.
in typical Metroid fashion, Retro Brett, self-destruct has been activated. Samus cannot visit a planet without it blowing up, of course.
No. I think it's a theme with her.
Yeah. Hey, that's why she's the badass chick in the video game industry, because she completely destroys planets, much like she's a Death Star of some sort, or Star Killer Base.
And she's a bad luck, that's for sure.
So 3 minutes to get out of here. Is that a good amount of time? Is that a challenging amount?
Plenty of time.
We kind of mentioned earlier in the game, there's some mysterious characters that you'll find. They might help you out if you don't know what you're doing. But they also pose a question here at the end of the game. If you have enough time, you can save the Edecoons and the Decoras. So, you kind of hinted at it earlier that you're going to probably be the nice guy here and save the day. Are you going to save the mysterious aliens, Retro Brett?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to ask that question later.
You're torn right now.
Yes.
The only
I'm
thing
torn
on
whether
mind.
get the fuck out of here and avoid that beer or
Yeah.
save their asses.
Epic conclusion to Super Metroid. There's no doubt about that. Make sure you guys stay tuned here at Trippy Commentaries because we will be bringing you the Metroid Prime playthrough very soon.
Yeah.
Retro Brett will be taking control of that one, and then when we finally defeat Metroid Prime, I'll be taking on Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. One of the best franchises in video game history, if you ask me, Metroid. That said, when the hell are they going to give us a new one?
I was just thinking it vastly underutilized for the best. I don't know, Mega Man's pretty up there in my book, too.
As far as underutilized?
As far as best franchises.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen a Mega Man game.
I guess I decided to be a nice guy.
So, Retro...
I'm already on my way.
Saving these guys. So for some reason, that's all you have to do. They somehow are able to follow you through the door. I don't know how.
It was actually an unconscious thing that I just did.
It's just natural.
Naturally went down there.
I think everybody's gonna save those guys, unless you really have a bitter hatred for them.
Why would you?
Because they're cute, you know, and sometimes...
I mean, why would you have hatred?
Well, it's like, for those who played the Sonic the Hedgehog series, Sonic Adventure, they have these cute little chows that you can save. Mm-hmm. Well, I personally like to throw them off the sides of buildings, but that's just me.
You would.
We are leaving the planet before it self-destructs. Thank goodness Samus's vehicle is still intact.
To me, the ship in this, I mean, it's the same ship.
Yeah.
In this one as opposed to other games, but it looks like 3 boobs on the bottom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And there it goes.
There it is.
Hope you didn't leave anything behind.
To the right of the screen. You'll see a little something come shooting out there. Well, maybe not yet, but...
And there goes...
Right about now.
The hell is that?
That would be the Edacoons and the... whatever the other guy's ship is.
Oh, really? They have their own ship?
Yeah.
Great job. The operation was completed
10 minutes
successfully.
earlier than I thought.
Nice. You were able to swiftly get through Torian without much of an issue at all.
It's pretty short.
But one of the reasons why you got through it easy is because you had all of the upgrades. For those of you who are going to play the game without a guide and try to work your way through it, you're not going to have all the energy tanks, which means you have to kind of question yourself, like, do I have enough energy tanks and enough firepower to enter Torian? Now, normally when you defeat Ridley, you probably are good enough at that point to go ahead and face off with Mother Brain, but you really do need a lot of missiles, a lot of super missiles.
Maybe that's why I died first couple times to Ridley, because I had the Spazer as opposed to the Plasma.
Oh man, we've seen it in this playthrough. The Plasma is just a lot more powerful than the Spazer. You have to find that Plasma beam.
They should have put the Spazer in Prime.
Absolutely. In fact, I don't think we've seen the Spazer again. I think this is the last time it's been in the game. Maybe,
as far as I know. Maybe
in one of the other Metroids. I haven't played all of them. I haven't finished Metroid Other M and Metroid Prime 3. But those games...
Are you ever going to finish Prime 3?
Perhaps. You know, I really want to. It's just one of those aspects where you have all these games getting piled up and it's hard to go back to something where I really wasn't having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. Well, the music that's playing right here, some pretty badass music. It's definitely sounds final.
It does.
It's badass music.
Reminds me of the movies, you know, going to see perhaps Alien, Terminator, something like that, where you have a big undertaking. You have to save the damn world. Well, we did it. We blew up the world, and it seems like everybody is happy now. Samus can go home, finally drink that whiskey or whatever it was that she wanted to get drunk off of.
Well, she had plenty of beer there on Torian.
Yeah.
I mean,
but it hurt her.
What the hell was that? Oh, what the hell is that planet? Zebes,
yes.
Plenty of beer there, so. Although you don't know what's in that beer.
Probably nothing too good.
Beer, so.
Little alien, guys flying around, floating
alien
around in there. It does kind of look like urine, so, you'd have to imagine Ridley has to go pee somewhere. Samus.
Maybe that's all pee.
Her suit is glowing.
Deer Force, huh?
1994.
Well, unfortunately, we're not going to see her in her bathing suit because we didn't get under 3 hours. But it's pretty badass final scene.
Yeah, shooting the blaster. Cool looking Metroid logo. Your rate for collecting, 93%. A little bit off. But as I said, we'll probably go back and we'll get 100% in the bonus episode for
I
you
haven't
guys.
played this, except for now, I haven't played this game in years, so
Well,
keep that in mind.
Still a no death run.
Yeah.
You managed to tear the game up pretty good. Thanks again for joining us. Make sure to stay tuned here at Trippy Commentaries. We have a lot more playthroughs for you coming up. We also have some past playthroughs if you guys want to catch us defeating Mega Man X1 and 2. I know you vanquished those as well, Retro Bread, so check those out. And definitely stay tuned for more in the Metroid franchise.
And as always,
make sure to stay trippy, my friends.